up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Franchise Guy, coming at you again with a brand new episode of our MLB The Show 20, or the show featuring championship. We are rounding out week 2 of the final 2 weeks, I should say, final 3 weeks of this series. So week 2 is now officially in the bag. This episode will be uploaded on time, hopefully, and we will look forward to next week as we go into the final week of MLB The Show 20 Road to the Show content. I don't know yet if I started recording the new series yet, so comment down below, ask if I started recording it. I could not tell you. I don't know if I'm starting it this week. I don't know if I'm starting it next week. It all is going forth on how the rosters look from Ryan Rosters and his group. They're a bunch of great guys, so definitely go over to Twitter, check them all out, and go for it.
He's too hot right now.
And I mean, I don't know. So I mean, it's
the pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop,
I don't know. I really don't even know to.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Man, I really don't even know how to
and time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
I'll go for. I don't know where we're at currently with the channel. I mean, I do know the one problem, I guess I want to say, doing all of these at once, we are sitting here and we're recording this when the 19th of April. So the show launches technically tomorrow when I'm recording this, but hopefully we're just a little better. I think maybe we have this kind of thing locked down by now.
And that's through into center field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
I really don't know what to think right now. I don't know what to say. I mean,
two of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league leading the batting race. He's in the top 5.
Kind of just a weird spot I'm in.
In home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And yeah.
Pitch on the way.
So I mean,
high in the air out to center field.
A very weird spot I'm in right now currently, because I don't know where the channel's gonna be at next week. I don't know where the channel's at currently. I mean, I know where the channel's at currently. We're sitting at 496 subscribers, but I don't know what we're gonna be looking at next week. I'm not sure what the channel's gonna look like. Hopefully we're at 500 subscribers by now. I mean,
Wilcox has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
But I think we're trending in the right direction. I think we're definitely in the direction I want to go with. And I think looking to rebrand at the end of this series and at the beginning of the next series is a great idea for us. I mean, these last couple weeks, honestly, probably the last month, really has just kind of been me just telling you what I'm thinking of everything going forward. I mean, I'm not really. I can't really say I know exactly where all these videos go. I'm not really sure kind of what I'm going to say when I start these videos. I'm just going to kind of pick a topic and hopefully stay on topic for that. Talk about that topic and just run with it. But I know there's things definitely that, the show currently as it's out right now as it stands, that have people upset. And I mean, trade logic and franchise mode still super broken. And I mean, sure, you can just kind of play with the sliders, and trade logic and trades go down because people are seeing that, like, you know, someone posted a picture of Fernando Tatis Jr. being traded for like a 62 overall prospect, like a 70 overall prospect to the Cubs. Now, I'm not saying the Cubs never make a trade for Tatis. I'm just saying the Cubs are not going to make a trade for Tatis this season or next season, or, I mean, possibly. I mean, if it's 3 seasons down the line and Tatis hasn't hit over like 250 since, you know, since last year, and I don't know. I mean, if Tatis really busts out and isn't worth the money, and the Padres are trying to do anything just to get the money off the books, I mean, hopefully it doesn't happen. Hopefully, I mean, Tatis stays as a great young player. And he's got some, I think, shoulder problems currently. Hopefully that can get, you know, just, I think just like a long nagging problem with his body at this point. It's not like an injury, it's just his body kind of fails him at that point with his shoulder problems. I mean, it's definitely something to keep an eye out, to be worrisome of his career and, you know, longevity himself at shortstop if he has a problem with his shoulder. You know, maybe take a move to second base kind of thing. You know, shorten the throw up, you know. Move him to first, possibly. I mean, I don't think you move him to first base, but I think definitely second base would be an option for him if you think he has a problem making the throw from shortstop. You know, the range is still there, and he's a young player still. So, it could just be something that's a fluke thing that won't happen again for another like 4 or 5 years. You know, just kind of happens there once in a while. He just pops back in, he let him rest for a few days, and he goes back at it. It could be as simple as that. It can also be kind of a long-standing problem where it's a yearly thing, and it affects the, you know, it affects his playing career. It's like a Ken Griffey thing, where Ken Griffey leaves the Mariners, goes home to Cincinnati, and he just dealt with injury after injury after injury, and it kind of derailed a super promising career. I mean, Ken Griffey still had an amazing career, don't get me wrong there. You know, but if he didn't have the injuries, can you just imagine how good Ken Griffey would have been if he didn't have all the injuries? Does the home run record stay in Barry Bonds' hands? Does, you know, who knows? Ken Griffey could be a unanimous MVP winner. You know, he's the first ever first overall draft pick to enter the Hall of Fame. So that's a huge accomplishment for him right there. I think, you know, in the next coming, you know, 10, 15 years, you're going to see a lot of former first overall draft picks make the Hall of Fame as long as their careers pan out and they don't get hurt. And I mean, I really don't know honestly what I'm talking about right now. I kind of just started rambling about, like, trade logic and how it's still bad, how, you know, the Blue Jays still, for whatever reason, keep trading away Biggio, Bichette, and Vladdy Jr. I mean, crazy things right there, you know, that they just don't keep onto those players. And I'm looking to do a franchise in Seattle, and I'm thinking of all the players on Seattle that's like, I want to trade, the players I want to try to make trades for. It's like, but I don't want to, like, ruin the series because, you know, during the first 2 months, you know, the Blue Jays entirely rebuild their team, and they don't have Bichette, Biggio, or Vladdy anymore, and it's like, the Blue Jays are going to have perpetual rebuilding state where we made that trade for Nate Pearson in our franchise mode. It's like, okay, cool, we got Nate Pearson, gave them Jameson Taillon, but, you know, the Blue Jays aren't going to really benefit from that trade. Blue Jays aren't going to make the postseason with just Jameson Taillon because they don't have the rest of their pieces. They don't have the rest of that young core. You know, you get Pearson for super cheap because he's been struggling, because there's no team around him. There's no offense that produces runs for him. You know, he has himself a bad season, yeah, but you gotta think the team around him also fails him. You know, poor defense, poor offense, you know, he just doesn't get help. That's how I end up with like a 4-10 record for the previous season. We traded Jameson Taillon after a World Series win for one Mr. Nate Pearson just to kind of throw him in the rotation, and he was never supposed to be part of that rotation. But I think what about Nick Abel just never simmed well. And we ended up just kind of needing that
Well hit the
extra
other
starter
way,
because of it,
into
which
this
is really
gap.
weird that McAble never simmed well because his stats are always pretty good. I guess just the right stats weren't good enough to the sim to play nice to him. I don't know. I really couldn't tell you about what the sim stats should be versus what they actually were and what constitutes a good sim pitcher versus a not good sim pitcher. Because even like when you played with him, like user control, you still had a lot of problems with the home run ball. You can get like really good pitches, still a lot of home runs, which is really weird. But if you guys enjoyed whatever this episode was or this video was, it's episode 171 on the series, guys. There were 3 more episodes left. We have officially finished up the week 2 of the final 3 weeks of our show 20 series. And next week will be the final 3 episodes, episodes 172 to 174. So definitely stay tuned for those, guys, as those will come out. Until next time, YouTube, though, peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and hope you guys have yourselves a great day. And who's going to win the East? Just saying out. I'm calling it here in April.